Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So today is week 4 of my weight loss update. So it has been 1 month, and I will tell you guys, this month has sucked. Like, everything about it has sucked. It was supposed to be this amazing January, let's do this, let's lose some weight quickly. And then my son got sick, and then my daughter got sick, and then I got sick, and just it spiraled out of control. So now here we are at the end of the month, and I have lost 3.5 pounds. Now it's not bad. It really isn't. But it's not really what I wanted. I was hoping to hit it hard right in the beginning, but I am learning more and more that weight loss does not work that way. Some months you are on and you do amazing, and some months you don't, because life gets in the way, and this is a very slow, agonizing process, and that is why there are so many people that aren't skinny, because it takes so much work. But you and I, we've got this. We're doing this year. This year, you and I are going to be wearing bikinis and talking about how gorgeous we are, and we are going to feel amazing. So this week did suck. I'm going to be honest with y'all, because I know I'm not the only one that's having issues, and I feel like a lot of the time there are a lot of things that we keep to ourselves because we feel like they're personal, and then people feel like they're the only ones going through these things. So if you are my family or a man and you don't want to hear about this, just skip forward a couple minutes or stop watching, whatever you want to do. Don't mess up my watch time though. But I'm going to be talking about womanly stuff very quickly and briefly. So y'all, Annabelle is almost 15 months old now. I stopped breastfeeding her at about 8 months. And about a month after I stopped breastfeeding her, I had my first period. And ever since then, I have been battling with depression and just emotional mood swings and just having a really hard time. And so how things have gone recently. So let's talk about January. So how things have gone recently is about a day or two before my cycle starts, I just get really depressed. That's the only way I know. People don't like it when you say the word depressed, because that's something that has to be diagnosed by a doctor and blah, blah, blah. No, I think we can all understand that when I say depressed, I mean that I just have been feeling very sad. And not like a I'm gonna kill myself kind of sad. Just in a like all of a sudden I will hate my life. I will hate that I'm staying home with the kids. I won't like my husband. I hate everything. And I feel like, oh well, I shouldn't do any vlogging anymore, and I shouldn't be a stay-at-home mom, and it just hits me like a train, it feels like. And then about 2 days after I start, it just goes away. And everything's fine again. And then I'm fine for about a week or two. And then, so this is going to be a little TMI, but I did want to share it because, I don't know, maybe I'm not the only one that this has happened to. And I was extremely surprised when it happened. But I have been bleeding during my ovulation, which technically means that I am producing an excessive amount of estrogen during ovulation. So when I start to ovulate, I start crying a lot, and then I still go through this feeling of hopelessness. It just only lasts about a day or so. And so it's been a really hard month because of that. And like I said, you guys, I'm sharing this because I feel like we don't share things with each other, and then people feel like they're the only ones. We all want to get on YouTube and we want to be like, look, I lost 5 pounds this week and everything was amazing. And that is great for motivation. It really is. But I think we all need to be honest when we're struggling, so that all of you know that you are not alone. That if you have painful periods and mood swings, me too. Me too. So it has been a rough month. I actually this last week have tried fasting 3 times. I wanted to do a 3-day fast this last weekend, and I tried on Friday, and I tried on Saturday, and I tried again on Sunday, and just every time I just kept hitting this wall where I felt so bad that it made it difficult to not eat. Because I know I'm not the only one, But when I don't feel well, I want to sit on the couch and I want to munch on yummy foods and I just want to not do anything. So it made it really hard to fast because I was just compounding the stress and the crappiness that I was feeling by not eating. So my big takeaway from this month has been that schedules are amazing. It is good to have a plan. It is good to say, I'm going to do CrossFit 7 days a week. I'm going to walk 7 days a week. I'm going to eat this certain way every single day. But I also think that you need to be realistic with yourself that 100% is amazing. But is 70% okay? If you did what you were going to do 70% of the time, is that good? 80%? 90%? You got to decide where that lies with you so that you can say, okay, well, I did CrossFit 70% of the time that I said I was going to. So that's good. That's not bad. Or eating. I would feel more comfortable if I was eating the way I was supposed to 85 to 90% of the time. And so what I'm going to do this next month is I'm going to be tracking everything in my bullet journal. And then I can get a realistic idea of how often am I walking? How often am I going to work out or eating paleo or, counting my calories? So I think at least for me, looking at things as a percentage rather than a all or nothing is going to be a lot easier because I have a hard time forgiving myself. And I am not the only one that just gets really hard on themselves when they don't do well. All right, y'all. So the weight. My weight this morning was 155.0. So I'm doing good. I lost a half a pound this week despite not doing much. I really wish I could have a schedule and just say, okay, every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to fast. And, every day I'm going to do an 18-hour fast on top of that. And I'm only going to eat paleo. And I think that, like I said, I've learned a lesson that not every day is going to be amazing. And that you just got to take it one day at a time. And you got to try to do the best you can. And at the end of the month, you got to remind yourself, hey, I did everything I could. These horrible things happened to you. And you just got to push through it, Your family will get sick. You will get sick. You will have stressful weeks. You will get injured. There will be 10 million things going on in your life that will stop you from losing weight and doing what you need to do. And it is okay that some of those things actually stop you. And all you can really do is try your hardest. That's it. And sometimes your hardest is enough and sometimes it's not, and that's okay. All right, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please leave a comment below. I'd love to know how your weight loss journey is going and how your January went. And please hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.